Hello everyone and welcome back to Beauty and the Beast, and our Belle is outside the theatre ready to pop as you do. Now I'm going to send her to the hospital because no one deserves to give birth in the street. No, they do not. Even if it's a decent street like outside the movie theatre, nobody deserves to do it. Now I have possibly an issue. Possibly, depending on what happens, because someone told me that she needs to eat the watermelons before she knows that she's pregnant. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter if you eat the watermelons. So guys, there is a possibility that she may go ahead and have a boy. So I have thought about this and I have come up with a really good solution, but let's just see if that's something that we need to worry about. And no, we're not going to make Aurora a boy, a sleeping boy, a sleeping handsome or something like that. But I do have a solution, and I should be pressing fast forward on this, and we will make it amazing, guys. We will. Together we will. And Adam is at the flaming movie hall. The movie hall. I sound a bit 80. He's at the movie hall. Oh, Cinderella. Cinderella, go back in. We'll just pretend that she's here for her, okay? So we'll just pretend. So, let's do this, Belle. Let's do this. I'm also going to fast forward time in this episode till Babette has her baby, because I want to start the Sleeping Beauty generation on Thursday. Yes, I do. I want to start that and have a brand new thumbnail and all that jazz, but I want to see what Babette has and kind of, I'll try and tie up as many loose ends as I possibly can in this. So come on, my darling, let's see what you have. Anytime. Okay, Daddy's here, so she should pop it out soon. Okay. It's a boy, but don't panic. I have a solution. So, I am going to call him Flynn. Now, the reason that I'm going to call him Flynn is because a lot of you wanted me to do Tangled. Now, Tangled isn't officially in the Disney 10 Gen legacy. However, I do like the idea. So, what we can do is do our legacy, and then maybe at some point after the legacy, or during, or whatever, or as an offshoot, or as another LP, we can do Tangled as a bonus using Flynn. How does that sound to you? It sounds to me the only solution around this boo-boo that I have made. So let's just say yes to him. And he is clumsy and friendly. So that is our Flynn. So Belle has now had Flynn. Now, at the end of the day, she's going to be so overjoyed by Flynn that she'll want another baby right away. So her and Adam are going to go home and woohoo like crazy so that they can have another baby, and I will stuff her face full of watermelons until she doesn't know what anything else tastes like but a freaking watermelon. Yes. So I messed up, guys. It's probably no great surprise, but you know, there we go. So get in the taxi, please. And at the end of the day, baby Flynn is going to be gorgeous. And it'll be quite nice, if you think about it, for, you know, Aurora to have a big brother that we can tie into the story somehow. Because let's face it, it's not been exactly like the original fairy tale at the end of the day, has it? No, it hasn't. It really hasn't. Okay, we're driving across water apparently, that's the thing. And of course we are taking so long to render because I've literally just started my game up. So I'm going to fast forward to the morning. I'm going to get them to woohoo and get the baby jingle, and then yes, we will pick up whenever she is prego again. Hello everyone, and we are back, and it is a couple of days later. I totally started that as if it was a brand new part. Now I'll just update you on what has been happening. Chip is away to prom, my little darling, and he's definitely impressing Norma with the chicken dance. Who Norma is, I do not know, but he's become romantically involved with Norma, which is adorable. Let's have a look and see what Norma looks like. I can't believe our Chip has got his first love. Okay, yes, I do know who Norma is. He's had a date with Norma. What's wrong with me? Belle has taken to motherhood like a duck to water, and she is just rocking on the chair with Mr. Flynn here. And Flynn should be aging up today, and Chip is prom king, how cute. And of course she is pregnant again now. Okay, his his head is through a door. Okay, Flynn, sorry about that. Your mum just shoved your head through a door. But she did get pregnant, and that is the outfit that she chose. Are you going to please change his diaper or his nappy? Because he is going to age up, and if you don't do it, he's going to age up with a crap treat. No. She's going to age up with a crap treat. And in other news, Daisy has been born to Babette. So she's called Daisy Maid, which sounds a bit funny, and she is easily impressed and friendly. So it's just like the thing that we need a girl, and that's what freaking happens. Is that not always the way? I think it is. It really is. I think that Flynn is about to age up here. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Yes, it is. Fabulous. Well, it's good that you get to see it. However, it's not good that he's aging up yellow, because chances are he's going to have a rubbish trait now. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting they don't have traits when they go up to toddler. So that's fine. Good, so Flynn is now a toddler. Let's go ahead and see what he looks like. In fact, let's change his nappy because he's absolutely stinking. Absolutely stinking. Change dirty diaper. So guys, I had hoped that this episode would be like the last part. I don't know what's going to happen. If she gives birth to a girl, then it will be. And we will start like we were going to do. Jessica Tremaine would like to chat. Does Prince want... No, not at this point in time, but thank you very much for the offer. I want to go in and see what our little Flynn looks like. So it's one of these things that your best laid plans don't come to... Oh, he's got Buzzy's eyes. Jessica's eyes. He's so cute. Oh, he's adorable. My word, my typical word. And once again, I've not downloaded any more boy hairs, but he's got some funny little pursy kind of lips on him, hasn't he? But I think he's always lovely. He is so nice. And actually that hairstyle does kind of suit him. So I think I'm going to leave that hairstyle. And I am just going to stick on some clothes for him. Now I just want to quickly do a little makeover. Just put some jeans on him. There we go. Because I want to get her to have her baby. Now I did what you guys said and used the watermelon before she knew she was pregnant. So the minute she was pregnant, I had her eating watermelon like there was no tomorrow. She was literally stuffing her face. I'm surprised she didn't get like watermelon fat, because that is all she did was eat that. So I hope that it's worked. I just hope that it has worked, because if not, then I don't really know. But I'll come up with something. But I like the fact that we have Flynn, because I think having him as an offshoot of the story might actually be quite nice. Now, Babette, after having her baby, now wants to get married, as does Lumiere. That's something as well that we can do as a side story. There's quite a lot of things I would quite like to do as a side story that doesn't technically need to be wrapped up in this part. So basically, I don't want to just hurry up and marry everybody off and then that's it. What I would quite like to do is possibly do like a current household, you know, what's kind of happened to Babette and that now, what's happened to Chip and Mrs. Potts now, you know, and kind of follow it up that way rather than like rushing this part, which I feel that I would be doing, if that makes sense. Right, so let's go. No, don't, Mrs. Potts, darling, that's not her crib. That's really not her crib. But that's fine. So I'm going to get Belle to come and take care of poor Daisy, because Daisy is, you know, all sorts of yellow and it does need taking care of. So let's go ahead and do this. Chip felt like taking his aggression out on a nerdy classmate. Oh no! Chip was in for a surprise when the classmate fought back and embarrassed him in front of the entire school. Chip, that is not good. You do not want to be a bully. No, not good at all. Gaston wants to know, no. Babette doesn't. She just popped out a child. She's not going to want to do that. No, she's not. Well, she maybe will, but, you know. So, where is our Flynn here? Oh, my goodness. Right, Adam, come and meet your son. Well, you know your son, but come and give him a snuggle. And we will attack him with the claw. Yes, come and do that. I want to see some daddy interactions. Tyler Tremaine would like to chat. Does Mrs. Potts want to talk? No, thank you. Now, I want to show you the family tree as well. Now, this is another master controller tip. Just really quickly, guys. If you go into family tree here. Oh, and that's right, Cinderella's man died. That's correct. Cinderella's man died. So she got married, so she's a widow again. It's a bloomin' shame. So Harry's died and so is her new husband as well. So if you go into the family tree, you can see that Harrison has a daughter called Esther. Is it Esther or Esther? I don't know. And then Clara has gave birth to Ismail. So, big tree. However, it doesn't show Belle's children. So if you go into Master Controller, I bet you I get this wrong because it's always the way. And is it Basic, Family Tree, then if you click on her, then you can see. So Master Controller, you'll be able to see all the different levels and things like that. You can see up to 10 generations using the Master Controller family tree. So if you have a legacy family and you can't see the full tree, then there you go. But Flynn is Cinderella's great grandson. How freaking awesome is that? And poor Eric. R.I.P. Eric. R.I.P. You were a good husband for all the time that you were a husband. You were. You were a good husband. I don't know if you can hear a cat meowing in the background. If you can, my apologies. Indy's just having a wee play about and things like that. And he is quite loud. So I'm going to cut back in the morning so that we can then pick up where we left off. Alrighty, so the baby is coming. Now, I'm not going to send her to the hospital because she's an old pro at it. Oh my goodness, Cinderella has moved on already. Virgil Roper Bone. Roper Bone, okay. Rope her bone. Okay, never mind, Laura. Stop being rude. Okay, so the baby is coming. Come on then, my darling. Please, for the love of God, let it be a girl. Please. Lord of God in heaven above. Sims God. Bugger off, Abby. We're busy. Come on. You can do it. Please be a girl. Please be a girl. Because I did the watermelon thing right. So if you're not a girl, then that is a rubbish theory. That doesn't work. Come on. You can do it. Whatever, Clara. Whatever. Can you tell I'm nervous, guys? Can you tell? I have been at this LP. See this one episode? I have been at this for 2 hours because of the disaster that was eating the watermelons wrong. Oh my god! It's a freaking boy! Guys, I swear to God. Oh my god. It's a boy. It's a freaking boy. Right, okay. It's a boy. Okay. Belle's pregnancy went so well, you'll be able to choose 2 traits for him to start out life with. Fabulous. Right, what can we do? What can we name him? I don't even have a boy name prepared. So that bloomin' watermelon rubbish does not work for me. No, it didn't. Right. Boy, Flynn and, oh, I don't know. We could do Dale. We could, yeah, Dale. We'll do Dale. Deal. Oops, helps if I click on it. Helps if I click on it. Yes, it does. Okay, Dale is absent-minded and easily impressed. Well, this isn't going to plan. Should I just, like, take Daisy? So we've got Chip, we've got Flynn, Daisy, and Dale. Oh my god. Chip and Dale. my god, I just called him Dale and Chip and Dale. Have you ever seen Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers? No, just me? Probably it's just me. Right guys, well what I'm going to do then is I'm going to play off camera until she has a baby girl. We could end up with like 50 boys, but I'm going to keep doing it because it's important to the LP that it's a girl, and you know. You know, these things happen. These things happen. So I'll be back in about 2 seconds with a baby girl, but probably about 4 hours for me. But I love you guys, so it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. So I'll be back in a second for you. 5 hours for me. Alrighty guys, and it has been a full sim week, and I'm pleased to announce we have Aurora, we have a girl, thank the sim gods. Now I just let it play through because what I didn't want to happen was her to give birth and I'm like, oh, it's another boy. Yes, it's another boy, fabulous. So basically we have gone ahead and we have a little girl, and she is Aurora, obviously, and she's a virtuoso and she is artistic. So this part in this LP has now taken me a grand total of 6.5 hours, and I think we're only at 15-16 minutes or something, so to say that my head is pickled with this LP today is an understatement. However, I will not let you down. You guys know when these parts are coming out. You are getting them regardless of the fact that I've not eaten. But you know what, I say it, but it has been fun. Yes, of course it has. I've had an excuse to play The Sims for, you know, 6 hours, although in saying that, it has been stressful. Anyway, what I have done as well, and what should be uploaded now, is a create a sim of Maleficent and also the 3 fairies, Flora, Fauna and Merryweather. Now, in the next part, which will be Thursday, they will be throwing a grand ball, well, as grand as we can in this castle, and the 3 fairies will come along, as will Maleficent. So what we're going to do is basically a combination of both, and the Maleficent and also the traditional fairy tale. I think that that's the best way to kind of try and do a combination of both to a degree. I think that that's the best way. And also a lot of you, I asked you if I should do the rule heavy one or the storytelling one, and it was very, very mixed. So the majority, I would say, were saying do it my way, but then, you know, there was a lot saying the other way. So I think we're going to do just a big mashup, a big mixture. But I'll explain more on Thursday, you know, what we're doing. I was going to explain it all to you today, but, you know, things have happened that have prevented that, yes. Things have prevented that. Now, I did age Belle back down so that her age wouldn't be messed up, so it's a bit all over the place with their ages and things like that, but that's fine. We're not going to worry about that. We have our baby Aurora. I can't wait for you to go and see the, you might have already seen the Create a Sim, but if you haven't, please go and check it out, because, you know, our baby Aurora, oh my god, I can't wait to see what she looks like. She's going to be pretty adorable, I would imagine. And our family tree is looking quite big, and it's quite nice that Cinderella has got someone else. He's going to end up dying, and she's going to be like the Black Widow or something like that. But, you know, there we go. And Belle wants to teach Dale to walk, so we can certainly do that. We can certainly do that. I don't even know how long we've got left on this LP, but let's go ahead and we will chill out with our children at the moment. And I cannot believe that I called him Dale and we already have a Chip in the house. I am such an absolute idiot. Jessica Tremaine, yes, talk to your mum. Talk to your mum, absolutely. Right, Flynn is in the crib, and this is Daisy. Daisy's still in there. And Aurora, I wonder if Aurora and Daisy, they'll go to school at the same time, but I wonder... Actually, that's something I need to ask you. In fact, no, I don't need to ask you, it's fine, I understand. I was going to ask, I understand. I was going to ask if she should go to school or not, but then I'm thinking she can't, because she's hiding from Maleficent, so I don't know. I'll look into whether or not she should go to school, because I do plan on moving Aurora away with the fairies. She's going to be away with the fairies. My gran calls, people that are... Never mind. I was going to say people that are in an insane asylum. My gran says they're away with the fairies. I don't mean to offend anyone or anything, but that's what she says. I think everybody's got their own way. And I'm delirious here. Delirious with playing this LP, I really am. So guys, I'm going to leave it here because there's not much else we can do. In the next part is when Aurora will age up into a toddler and we will send her on her way to a beautiful cottage that an amazing subby sent me. They didn't make the cottage, but they found it, and I'm going to give them a proper shout out on that day, so it's a bit more special. But we're going to move them out this house, believe it or not, and in with the 3 fairies, and I think that that'll be a really interesting start, and I just can't wait to get started. And I hope that you're not horribly disappointed in this part, because I know that it's been all over the place and it's not my usual kind of quality of LP, and I actually hate putting this up, but I know that you guys will maybe, I don't know, hopefully you'll find it funny. Hopefully you'll find the disaster that is the baby thing funny. I hope you will. I hope you will. Let me know below anyway what your thoughts are, and thank you so much for your patience, guys. I love you so much. If you haven't seen the creator sim for the fairies or Maleficent, I'm going to link it below. Go and check that out and you can see what your little fairies are going to look like, and I'll talk to you in the very next part. Now I'm going for a sleep now. Bye guys.